right. Hey, welcome to the 10th day of March in my retiring in Japan journal. I'm taking a moment, hazarding a moment outside. The allergy season is upon us and it's hitting me hard. But I wanted to just step out on the balcony and share with you a new strategy for this. I'm finding myself a little bit adrift, I could say a little bit lost in the abundant free time that I have. The very thing that I had always dreamed of, what do they say? Be careful what you wish for. So in order to try and corral it a little bit and make good use of it, because I know I do well. My energies are engaged. My mood is good when I'm busy. That's one of the reasons that even though my work was very stressful, I never felt bad during work because I was always very busy. And I don't feel good when I don't feel like I'm making good use of my time. I guess that's why the good and effective use of time is the second objective in my life creed. That makes sense. So to corral that a little bit, I'm put together on my daily list. This is basically an accounting. I do this every day. I have this notebook I carry with me everywhere. I've been doing it forever. And I have an accounting of the day, hour by hour, planning things out. But I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to make an actual to-do list. And I've got 5 things on the list for today. Buy dog food, which means we need to go to a store called Kinds to do that. Buy extension cords. I want 4 for the room here to outfit the 4 corners of the room with appropriate power. I also want to do my YouTube engagement, which I haven't done yet, which means catching up on all my comments on YouTube and social media. I want to spend some time in the garden, but not overdo it. I've been overdoing it. And even in 45 minutes, and it really overdoes it. So I'm going to try to limit myself to like 30 minutes of gardening time and work my way up to it, get my health back. I'm healthy, just that kind of healthy. Gardening takes a lot out of you in a very, very different way than swimming or walking or hiking. And I also want to buy a hot water pot. What that means is that here in Japan, it's a device called a denki poto. And it's a hot water pot. You can squeeze the top and hot water comes out. That's because, excuse me, Rudy, who's set up in his little spot here. This is my room. I want to outfit the counter here with a tea dispensing area. So I can have everything there. The denki poto, the electric pot, a kyusu for tea, a cup, and all the accessories for tea, so I can make tea here because I'm a copious tea drinker. And then I can drink tea while I'm reading, and I'm beginning to set up the start of my shipping area. I got that scale that I bought at the flea market the other day, and I'm going to set up all my shipping goods here to start up my old business. But wait a minute, Kurt, you don't want to work. Well, it's not that I don't want to work. I like being well engaged and doing things. I don't want to teach English for sure, but I do want to start up my old business, but not do it at anywhere near the attempted scale that I did before. When I had my business before, I was doing that to support my family. I don't have to do that anymore, so I can do it just to have a good time, enjoy the antique trade, enjoy the buying and the selling, bringing nice items to people that will enjoy them overseas. Okay, let's stop for now. Yumiko should be calling me down for breakfast soon, and we'll start our day. Breakfast is served. This looks so good. I've got double eggs. Man, I'm so hungry all the time. Bacon, toast, yogurt, hungry little dog over there, and another one over here. And we're going to head out and go do some shopping today and lots of stuff as the weather becomes more and more spring-like. There he goes. On our way to the shopping, we saw this old house here, which Yumiko and I really like. We like the patchwork shoji glass there, with the frosted glass patchwork. Isn't that beautiful? Simply lovely. Okay, there's Mount Fuji in the distance over there, and we're here shopping at the home center, Kinds. They have all the stuff we need, typically for just about everything. where they've got a number of interesting things, including this is pet sheets. And the box that it comes in, though, you can cut out the sections and your pet could put their head through it. Like there's the Buddha there. Isn't that interesting? You see these examples there. That's some clever packaging. Now we're gonna get some dog food and then look for a few other things. So Yumiko's loading up on the food here. Looking for extension cords, and while we're doing so, we walked past the kitchen displays and I told her, this one right here looks like it screams from the Showa period. It's even got the old wall-mounted water heaters. I didn't think that these were even an option anymore, but you can get them brand new. That's really interesting. So another thing that I want to buy is denki potto, this electric pot for hot water. These are really handy to have. They keep the water warm, and you just press the button and it automatically dispenses it. I'm going to create a beverage station in my room. I've elected to get this Tiger right here. It's a very good name brand here. So I've picked that out already. And over here, Yumiko is getting us set up with the extension cords. We had a really good talk with ChatGPT about what we needed, and it recommended the 15, well, I'm going to get the numbers wrong. This one right here. It's the, I can't remember the numbers, but anyway, we're going to get these up here. And I got 4 of those to go to the 2 4 stations in my room, and Yumiko got some for the kitchen, and she got this conduit over here that she can use to hide the wire as it goes. There it is. There she is. And they've got the wires right next to the God shelves, so you can pray to the God that your house doesn't burn down. All right, now we're looking through some tea items, but I'm having thoughts that I'd rather just go to a recycle store and maybe get something there. I kind of like the idea of a teapot, teacup, accessories with a little bit of history, you know what I mean? So I think we're almost done here. Yumiko picked up at Recycle Store this really nice container here that matches. It's made by the same manufacturer of our sheet covers. So it's very handy to have. Stuff doesn't go flying all over the place inside. And we got plenty of room for all of our stuff. For our lunch today, we're looking at this place right here, Sugi-chan. We've passed it several times, and they have it's a bento store. They have various options. Let's go and see what we can get. But we had karaage for dinner last night, which seems to be a big one on the menu. Here's the restaurant. It's pretty nice. They've got a nice decor. Here's the menu items. Look at those prices. Those are like under $5 lunches. Big serving of karaage. All kinds of stuff. Great prices. And here is Sugi-chan himself. They got a little seating area here with magazines. Looking pretty good. They've taken our order, and both the cashier and the cook are hard at work making our lunch, which we'll take home to Dad and have lunch with him before we continue our afternoon. Okay, lunch is bought. It took a while. It turns out they're having a rice problem. They didn't cook enough rice for lunch. That's a problem for sure at a bento place. But we've got the goods now, and now it's time to head back and have lunch with Dad, and then we're going to go back out, thrift store, something else and something else and something else, and maybe some time in the garden. Let's see. And here's the result. I got the combination karaage and hamburger set with the rice and all the stuff. Yumiko got all kinds of good stuff in there, and Dad's also got his over there. We're all set to go. It looks like it was worth the wait. The weather has really taken a turn towards spring. Man, feel it in the air. Literally. Well, I guess where else would you feel spring, right? Maybe in your bones. Now, here's the step down. This is Dad's backyard. And here's the Yoshida River. Same river that runs past my house, just up the stream there. Now we're going to go home, take the dogs for a walk, and then go continue our shopping. Let's go. Well, the birds don't appear to be moved today. All in a line, as little birdies should be. Isn't this pretty? We took a slightly different route, and this lovely house, they have some flowers in front of their door here, the gate, and they have some labels, and these that look like they're just kind of seeds growing out of the curb. And there's the name, it's Shi Puring Pu. Wait, Nani?
Shirene pink panther.
Yeah, Shinere Pink Panther. Beautiful, my goodness. And it looks like they kind of just sprung up on their own. It's so nice that the owner labeled them. Very nice. And isn't this lovely? We don't get to come this route very often. Usually the dogs don't want to go this way. There's a little footpath right here. Get to be closer to these blossoms. I like this field right here. There's something very, I think the word is bucolic about it. Lovely. Oh, gotta catch up with the wife and Ollie. Come on, Rudy. We're lagging. Look at that pose on Ollie. Ollie, Ollie. Mighty Ollie. Ready for the mighty walk. Ollie, so powerful. Yumiko and I have come to this really cool antique store / thrift store because now that I've got the pot for the hot water, I want to get a kyusu, teacup, a teapot, and I've got the thing hot water maker. I want the teapot and a cup, and I found a really nice teapot. I already delivered it upstairs, only 500 yen. And I used to know when I was an antique dealer, I used to know that style. And I'm looking for a cup now. I don't want a little baby Japanese cup. I want a big cup because I'm a big tea drinker. I do all that stuff big. Looking around, Yumiko's finding some nice stuff as well. I'll show you some of the things as well. So here's most of these, thrift / antique stores will have like a section that is dedicated to Japanese wear. And that's what this section is here mostly. And I wanted to come to this place in particular because they have a pretty good selection. I like this cup right here. Good price, 300 yen. So what is that, like $1.50? Literally $1.50. It's a nice cup, nothing fancy, but I'll come across nicer stuff later, but that's the capacity that I want. So already I'm deciding you're going with me unless I can find something better. I wonder if it comes with this base. Probably not. Anyway. Let's take a look at some of the other things here. Some ceramic ware. There's an old pipe. Dog statue. Various items. Oh, there's a nice little tea kettle. I guess that's Daruma-san. Let's see if I can get through here without knocking anything down. Yumiko's looking for these like casserole dishes things too. Ooh, some nice koi. Boy, many of these things bring back memories of when I was, trading in antiques. Oh, there's a scale. Hey, that scale's a lot more expensive than the one I got. Wow, 5,800 yen. Good price. I got the other one in a prettier color. There's the ones that Yumiko saw. Okay, you get the feel. Check this out. Look at this. That's like a yokai, right? Japanese monsters. My friend Kevin from Supernatural Japan podcast would probably find that interesting. Nice. And I found my cup. Here it is. This is very similar to the cup that I had in the United States before I moved to Japan. It's metal, and it's got like a ceramic. That's not the right word. There's a word for this kind of a coating on it. 500 yen. I'm going to get this one. It's kind of small. Do the job. We're outside another thrift store, and we're getting, give me all my money's back. Getting something to drink. Yumiko was, there's other money all over the place. And I'm going to, just can't do it. I'm going to get my favorite right here. There we go. And she spotted the terracotta that I spotted. That's a nice supply, huh? Are you liking those?
What are these?
Grinding stones. You put the...
For tea?
No, you put it like, I don't know exactly what it is in there. Some sort of like I don't know. You put something in there and you grind, you put a piece of wood in here and you grind it like this. It turns and makes like a flower. So I think. I've seen them. But they've got all these potted plants, and look over there for bonsai. That's cool. But we could definitely use some of these, 110 yen each. Oh, and coffee. Maybe it's a shame I bought that cup so soon. This shop has lots of wonderful cups. Teacups, that is, of all sorts. I'm partial to these more earth tones. Some of these are really nice, but I'll start off with the one I've got. I was also going to get a can to hold tea, but Yumiko says she has an extra one that I can use. So I'll do that. We'll continue searching for other things we need. We found a potential coffee table type thing for my room. What are the dimensions?
100 by 60.
100, not 110. 100, no, not 110. 100 by 60.
And when this was lift up,
Uh-huh.
well, 61 and a half.
Okay. Up 61.5. And down?
If it goes down,
48.
38.
38. Down 38 centimeters. Okay. So 100 by 60. Up is 61.5. Down is 38. We'll go back and measure and see how that will fit in the room. But that's a really good price. Just 7,000 something yen. Nice. Hi, Rudy. Okay, we're back at the house. And here's my tiger, denki potto. Denki potto. I think that's what that says. Let's open it up and have a look. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I got to start on it. But then I remember, people like unboxing. So here it comes. This is the tiger version. It's brand new. Open it up. Comes with the instruction manual, which I never read. And the cord. And then just lift it out. And that's all there is to it. Nothing in there but styrofoam. Put that down there. This will go here. It's got this little cover. It's pretty simple. You just plug it in, fill it up with water, and off you go. I think you're probably supposed to soak it or something like that. Oh, look at that. It's got a turnable thing, so you can put it down, and it turns with ease. Very nice. So I'll put these in the back end, but I won't plug it in until I rinse it out. Probably a prudent thing to do. But the thing is, I want to have a tea station, really optimally a drink station, right here. So I'm going to build it on this corner right here, and this would be my shipping station over there, seating area over there, Rudy area there, all that stuff, ready to go. And the new electrical cord I got right here, and ChatGPT helped make sure that it was the proper amperage. I think that's the word for this. Okay, let's get it cleaned up and going. This boils up some water. Okay, I filled it up with water and plugged it in. Let's see what happens if it came off. Plug it back in. That's got that safety thing, see? Comes off, goes on. And light it up. And I've got it set to 90. I don't want 90, I want 98. And we'll just leave it at that. And then it's not the type you have to press. You just push the button and that little compressor thingy will do the rest. We'll just leave it here to warm up. Not too close to the curtain though, right? Thank you very much. Yep. I think we're good. Let's keep on moving. But first, let's go downstairs for a snack. Come on. Yumiko moved the snack tray down here. The idea is that if it's more work to pull it out, that we're not as likely to eat as many snacks. So I've got my cream pun and this. Yeah, I already took them out. And put it back in. Replace this over here. Back up the stairs. And I'm snacked up. The dogs are waiting for their dinner. They know it's that time. Okay. Shoudet, maybe Shoudet, I think might be the name of this style. It's kind of coming back to me. This clearly is new. It's got the label inside and then the nice strainer there. I used to sell a lot of these in my store. Very nice. And a little thing there to protect the cup, or protect the spout in case you hit it on the cup. It's a metal cup, so that's needed. That'll go right there. Let me go clean it real quick. Okay, I'm getting rid of everything. The boxes, instruction manual, everything. Yeah, instruction manual too. Don't care. I could just ask ChatGPT to tell me in the future if I need any instructions. It can look it up for me. Anyway, I don't keep boxes. I don't even keep boxes when I thought I was moving. Maybe a few, but now that I'm in my forever home, there's absolutely no need to keep them. So everything goes, except the item providing the utility I need. As prudent or prudent not as it may be. Let's go out to the yard. There's something I want to do. I've been meaning to do. Ooh. This pot is coming with me. Ooh, it's heavy. Come on, pot. All right, taking a nice seat, and I put my pot here. This is something that, one of the things I wanted to do today on my list. No, it wasn't on my list, but it was on my list here, was to simply put a pot in the garden. So I've got my seat, started with the seat, an orange crate a couple of weeks ago, maybe last week was it? And now I've added a pot with some soil. There's nothing in it but some, natural stuff in there. But I'll pick something and plant something there. And that'll be the start. Probably not flowers. Probably an ambitious vegetable of some sort. And that'll be the beginning, like I said. All right, I'm going to get back in before my allergies really take a hit. Okay, let's go back inside. Thus it begins. But first, let's take a whack at one of these bamboo spikes. Where did these two come from? Right here and here. I did this whole area last night. Of course, they didn't pop up overnight, but they sure seem like that. Okay, let's get started. I got up 3. That's good. Hey, that's really good. What's really good is that I did it in moderation, right? Where's the hurry? What's the rush? only a matter of time. And all of this will be taken over by the forest again. In the interim, I've got my time to spend living with this forest and living with it well, and striving to live. All the while remembering I'm far less permanent than anything here. Let's go back inside. I got one more thing I want to do. The last thing I'm going to do today is attempt to assemble this doggy barrier. Let's give it a try. Okay, we bought this as a way to help moderate the aggression of little Rudy here, who, when we got him from the shelter, they told us, "You really want this dog?" He's a bit of a handful, and he will bite. He gets scared, and when he gets scared, he bites, including everybody, including me. So we need a way to keep him contained at all times, and this barrier might be the solution. We got it at the thrift store for 1,000 yen, so basically about $7. Just all these parts. Let's see if I can assemble a solution, a dinner time solution. Let's see. Here's the solution that I assembled. So we've got this little cage here for him, and I can sit over here and he can be over here and be close to me, but he's not free to roam around. So hopefully that'll contain him when we're together here in this room. It's not the prettiest solution, but let's see if it works. Okay, it's dinner time. Time to put Rudy in his special containment zone. Yeah, Rudy jail. Here, go in the Rudy jail. And then the door closes like this. It's one way, so you can't get out, and you are nice and safe. And that's my spot. Oh, we got a nice looking dinner. Oh, you can't forget umeboshi. Nice spread. Looking good, huh? This should do well to keep him nicely contained so he can't wander around. Stay with me for dinner time. All right, we just got back from our dog walk, and look at this device. This was a housewarming gift by Yumiko's brother and his family for us. It's an air purifier, humidifier, is it heater too? No?
No.
Just air, but we really need this, especially with allergy season. So this is wonderful. So we're gonna get this going and keep our indoor air really nice and clean. That's so nice of them. Thank you, Takeshi Tachi. All right, let's go to Family Mart and get a beer. I selected the PSB from Suntory, which I like. It's good. I don't know what PSB stands for, but it's good stuff. 0%? No, it ain't 0%. Or 0 carbs. Oh, I wouldn't have got it if that's the case. I want my full carbs. Anyway, it's 5.5%. It feels that. I can feel that extra 0.5%. I'm at the bottom. All right, it's been a good day. In terms of quality of the day, it's a slightly different measure. I was thinking earlier that as I enjoyed that storm that came through earlier in the week, or that was last week, and sitting safe inside my new house with a storm outside, so feeling very secure in there. And I was realizing that a good day is one where the internal integrity of what's going on in here can withstand the tempests of what's happening out here in the real world. And it was a good day in that capacity. I didn't have a lot of challenge today, but at the same time, there wasn't the little bit of challenge that did come was weathered well. It's an interesting way to measure it. Rather than measuring the day whether or not there were storms, but instead asking myself, how did I weather those storms? Far better measure. Can't believe it took me 60 years to come to that. Anyway, one last swig and then time to go home. Take a bath, go to bed, and then start another day tomorrow. All right. Thanks for joining me. Be safe, but not too safe. Take care.